Period Tracker Deluxe version 7.3 in the iPhone App Store now. When your period starts, you're going to press this Period to Start button. You choose your date. I'm going to choose today's date and press Save. That's when your period count up will begin. Today is period day 1. When your period ends, just tap here again and choose your period end date and press Save, and it's going to start counting down to your next menstrual period from your home screen. If you want to add a note on any day, you press the Add Note button, and I'm going to go down and pick a few symptoms. Body ache, woke up with some body aches, had light cramps. You could enter whatever notes you want to. Went to the gym this morning. Press Done. You could choose if you've been intimate today or not. And with moods, you could choose, let's see, whatever you felt. I felt in love today, and others. This is a great tab. You could input your weight from today, and for those of you who are tracking your body basal temperature, your basal body temperature, you could add your body temperature from when you first wake up in the morning here. I'm going to press Save, and you could always go back and edit any of your notes, unclick anything if you want to, and press Save again. If you want to take a look at your notes, you're going to go to Calendar, and you have a month view. You could go back. Oops. You could go back to other months or forward to your new months. And let's see. There's a new list view where you could actually look at all of your notes from any month. And you could edit the note, change the note's date, delete the note, or email that note to yourself or to someone else. I'm going to change the note's date. It was put for November 2nd. I'm going to say, let me see, I'm going to pretend like I want to move it to November 1 and press Save, and there it's done. And you'll be able to see it November 1. That's your note. You can go home. Your period log is a one glance view of your past and future period dates. You could edit your period dates from here. If you inputted the wrong date, you could swipe to delete any of these dates. So I'm going to delete that. And then here is a cool new function where you have your projected period dates. You could use that for your vacation planning. And then I'm going to go to Charts. This is a new function where you could look at all of your charts. Let's see, I'm going to look at my moods charts. And you could choose your past week, your past 2 weeks, past month, how you felt. And you could kind of look at your different moods. And I'll show you one more chart. It'll be my symptoms chart. This is a really cool new feature. You could look at any of your symptoms, and you could choose to view any or all of them. You could choose not to view your flow notes, so that goes away. You could choose to see your flow notes, and you could look at what your symptoms are doing in relation to each other. You could view the past week or 2 weeks, month or 3 months. Okay, and then your settings. You could go here to select a new skin. I'm going to select Holiday Girl. This is a new skin that we've put in just for the holidays. We hope you enjoy it. We think it's really cute. And from here you could show or hide any of your symptoms. If you're only tracking a couple of symptoms, you could hide everything except those symptoms that you're tracking. You could, of course, change your temperature and weight unit if you live in a different part of the world that uses Fahrenheit and kilograms. And then you could display a cycle day, and I'll show you what this does. It's a really cool feature as well. On your calendar, it shows your cycle day. A lot of users use this to know their cycles a little bit better and to see what happens at what time. Some other features from the settings page is period. You could set your default cycle, your period length, your default ovulation. A lot of users say that they would have wanted a choice of when Period Tracker calculates your default ovulation. So you could choose it there. And then pregnancy mode. This is really cool. If you realize that you're pregnant, you turn pregnancy mode on, and basically you can, what Period Tracker does is it uses the 40-week method to calculate your estimated due date. And it uses the date of your last inputted menstrual period, counts 40 weeks ahead, and that shows you when you're due, and it'll show on your home screen. Your due date is August 25th, and you have 262 days to baby, and this will count down until you deliver. And when you're not pregnant anymore, when you've delivered, you could go to I'm no longer pregnant, and then you choose your date that your pregnancy ended. Let's see. I'll go forward ahead. You press save and home. And basically, Period Tracker will go back to tracking your period, and your projection will resume after you enter your first period after your birth. And so that's our new pregnancy feature. Of course, if you turned on pregnancy feature by mistake, you can always just swipe and delete this, and it'll revert back to your normal period tracker. Data, you could back up and restore your data. You could set a backup schedule for never weekly or monthly. I have it once a month set here, and it'll send an email to your email account with backup data, with your backup file, and you could restore it here. Let's see. And then you could, of course, export your notes to email, and that'll be all of your notes in an email form. Or you could turn on sync. Sync is a really cool function that it syncs your period start dates and your fertile and ovulation dates to your husband or boyfriend's Period Tracker Companion for Men app. And it helps him to know when you're expecting your period and when you're fertile, so he could, treat you better during those special times. And that's data. Security is basically your passcode. You could turn it on so that your app is secure. And support is you could tell a friend about Period Tracker. You could email us for any support questions or any requests that you have, feature requests, and you could write a review. We appreciate your reviews on the App Store. And that's it. That's Period Tracker Deluxe version 7.3. We hope you enjoy.